Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I am glad you're here. Today, we are going to take a little time and do my long-term review, overview, insights on this Hogue K320 Nitron Able Lock, as they call it, which is a bar lock, Tanto. Before we get into it, guys, I'm going to ask real quick if you'll hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and that bell notification icon. It would really help me. I appreciate it, guys. But the Hogue Sig Sauer K320 is it's made. I guess it's made by Sig Sauer, kind of fashioned after the Hogue handgun grips, but it's manufactured by Hogue. And the K320 that I have is the Tanto. So I don't have a lot of Tantos in my collection. When I saw this knife and it became available about a year and a half ago, I really liked the look of it. I like the aggressiveness of it. This is the OG version in FRN and S30V. This knife's had several evolutions now. It's where it's got aluminum handles with G10 inserts. But this FRN with the stainless or the steel liners, um, you've got a pretty good, it's not a full liner. I don't know if you guys can see down in there, but you've got a pretty good steel liner in there that does operate on washers. But guys, this Able Lock is probably one of the best that I've experienced. Not in detent, but just in the stableness, the fact that it just shuts with no effort at all. It doesn't get much bounce back. I can literally hold it at just a slight angle and it'll shut. That's me slowing it down, clutching it with the Able Lock because I can't see it through the phone at this angle. But anyway, guys, it feels like Hogue grips. You know, it's that impact plastic FRN, but you've got this nice texturing of FRN that gives you extra stability on that grip. You've got the jimping on the scales and on the liner, and then you've got this nice relief here where you put your finger and where you have access to that blade hole on the deployment. So this knife, guys, when I got it, I want to say it's made in the USA, S30V, nice thick blade, good action, very slicey. I want to say when I bought it, it was 140 bucks. To me, that is a fantastic value on a knife that really fits my hand, which is a medium to large size hand, very well. You've got this forward choil, which is just dynamite, especially on the Tanto. I do kind of wish I'd picked this up in a drop point when they were available. I don't know if you can still get this configuration, just because the drop point is nice too. But I really do like the Tanto, and if I was only going to pick one, which I did, I'd pick the Tanto just because it's a little bit different, and it does have that aggressive tip, very pokey, very stabby. Let me grab a little bit of paper real quick. Very slicey, guys, and I'm hating this paper. It's just not doing it for me. This Smoky Mountain Knife Works newspaper print style paper. But anyway, the Tanto is very slicey. The tip is very pokey stabby. So from a utility standpoint, if you were needing to do utility cuts, you could use the little corner there to make your cuts, or you could use that tip. It's very pronounced, very pokey, very stabby. You do have a little place here for a lanyard, and the pocket clip, even though it looks a little funky, works very well. I haven't had any problems with the clip. It goes in and out of pocket effortlessly. And again, it's just a solid little specimen. I mean, this knife works really in any grip. It is ergonomical, very just done well. I mean, the layout of the knife by Sig, again, which shouldn't surprise me because Sig, their specialty is grips, is ergonomics. So the fact that this knife feels good in the hand is not a huge surprise to me. But let's do a couple of quick size comparisons and let's see what this thing looks like size-wise. Then we'll get a few measurements. That is it next to the Cold Steel 4MAX, which of course is going to be bigger than the Hogue K320. And that is our Civivi Baby Banter. K320, being a medium-sized knife, is going to come in a good bit bigger than the Baby Banter. Let's check it out next to our Benchmade Bug Out. It's going to be a good bit bigger than our Benchmade Bug Out. And we'll look at it next to our Spyderco Paramilitary 2. And it's going to be about a ½ inch shorter than the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. So that brings us to the Javon promotional tape measure that has kind of replaced the Ben Peterson NAFCO ruler only because it's longer and it's easier for me to read. This knife comes in at 8 inches overall. Your blade is coming in at 3.5 inches, and your handle is coming in at 4.5 inches. So really nice sized, medium, full-sized pocket knife. Let's take a quick gander at our blade thickness. 0.1260, and then up by the tip, 0.041, behind the edge, 0.036, and our handle width is right over a ½ inch at 0.537. And guys, this is a pretty light knife because of the FRN handle and the partial steel liner. So it comes in at 4.15 ounces. So not super light, but by no means is it a heavy package for what you got. It's a full-size knife, really aggressive compound grind on the Tanto. I like the triangular shaped deployment hole. It makes it really easy to flip out. If you're a thumb flicker, it thumb flicks fine. If you like to slow roll a knife, it slow rolls fine. So really, from a deployment standpoint to an ergonomic standpoint to materials, do I wish the FRN handles were a different material? Yes, I think that'd be nice. I would like to have this knife or try it out in the aluminum. Maybe I'll handle it at Blade Show and see what I think about it. I definitely wouldn't need to get another one because there's absolutely nothing wrong with these FRM handles. And when I tell you they feel good, they don't flex, I can assure you that I'd be satisfied recommending this knife to anyone who is looking for a good, made in the USA, all-purpose work knife, daily carry knife, EDC knife. You've got good blade steel. This one has the treated blade. I like the treated blades. It just looks a little bit more, I guess, what would you call it? Tactical, kind of murdered out. But that is the Hogue K320 Nitron, guys. I appreciate you checking out my videos. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate it if you subscribe and hit the bell notification icon. Be notified when I release videos. You let YouTube know that you're a person that's actually interested in EDC content. It'll help my videos find its way into your stream and hopefully make my videos available to more people who like EDC content. But guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart. Choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.